That's right. This is a NAS that I spoke about a week or two ago. The 4800 GT series from UGREEN. A NAS that up until about 10 minutes ago, I thought was only going to be available in China. However, fast forward to now, and we got a few updates about it. Now, the TLDR, if you didn't watch that other video, you're only bloody human. This is a 4-bay NAS solution supporting SATA and U.2 drives as well. Also arriving with dual 10 gigabit networking there on the rear. It also arrives with an AMD processor, the R2514, a 4-core, 8-thread CPU, alongside 8 gig of RAM. This system also supports, not only with SODIMM RAM by the way, it supports ECC. So although it doesn't arrive with ECC for cost reasons, we'll get onto that in a moment, this system arrives with the ability to add ECC down the road. Alongside the main base there, you've also got a couple of M.2 NVMe slots running at Gen 3 x 2. Now, a lot of that we covered in the previous video. Things we didn't cover though is one, knowing that it's now going to be globally available. Apparently this system is launching very, very soon. Make of that what you will. I presume within a month, but we'll have to wait and see. Pricing wise, they are targeting between $550 and $650 for this 4-bay there. They say there's going to be a launch promo. I'm looking to find out more about that. But ultimately it means that this is going to be globally available. And I think you all know how I feel about the whole rose, gold and black thing. Again, with an SD3 slot there on the front and 10 gig USB 3 in both Type C and Type A, front and back. This is a nice, interesting addition to the existing lineup of the UGREEN NAS solutions there. Again, the other thing I learned about it, and unfortunately there isn't one here, is there is a 2-bay in development. Now the 2-bay solution is this. It arrives with that U.2 support. It arrives with the 10 gig networking. You heard me right there. A 2-bay NAS solution rocking out with U.2 support and SATA, as well as the M.2 slots and 10 gig. How often have you seen a 2-bay 10 gig NAS? Never. That's when you never heard it. No one ever does it because you think of saturation. If you've got a couple of SATA bays in there, even a SATA SSD is only going to hit, you know, realistically in conventional performance, 375, 450 after sustained. You're not going to be able to fully saturate a 10 gig. But integrate M.2, integrate U.2, then suddenly a 10 gig network port makes a great deal of sense. Ultimately, I am excited about this, and I'm looking forward to when it arrives around the world. I'm sorry, Australia, I asked, and apparently not. But the 2-bay is now what I'm fascinated by, because that sounds to me like a real bandwidth-rich 2-bay system for SMB, arriving with all of the same features and functionality and software, as well as something we covered in another video with some of the semantic search capabilities, and also some of the surveillance capabilities, with all of those cameras there at the top, introducing doorbell cameras, introducing outdoor cameras, introducing indoor cameras, and introducing all of that with a dedicated surveillance platform running within the NAS. And apparently, pinch of salt time, they say they won't be utilising camera licenses. So you'll be able to use their cameras, you'll be able to use OnViv cameras, but they say they're not going to be integrating any kind of camera license system. Now, 1, I hope so. 2, I'll believe it when I see it. And 3, I'll believe that if it's still the case in 3 to 5 years. But that's what they're telling me. Ultimately, this video is about this existing outside of China. But let me know what you guys think. Is this where you want your data to live next? Ultimately, as I said in the other video, I don't think this is a meaningful enough upgrade for those that have already got any of the Pro or Plus series. But above and beyond that, I'm really intrigued by this NAS, and I can't wait to get my grubby little mitts on one myself. But thank you so much for watching. There's a link in the description to an article on this, alongside a bit more information about other devices we've seen here at Computex. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.